Hey everybody, happy Friday. Hoping everybody's having a great beginning of their weekend. Today is day 12 on the carnivore diet for me, and I'm just trying to get some vitamin D outside, enjoy this beautiful Florida sunshine. And I just wanted to give you guys an update about what's going on, the things that I've been eating, how I've been feeling, if I've noticed any differences or anything like that. The last video that I had, not my grocery haul, but the ones before that, I talked about my symptoms and my disease, mixed connective tissue disease. It's an autoimmune disease. I talked about the different symptoms, and that was 4 years ago. And so not a whole lot has changed as far as my symptoms. But the number one thing that has changed is before I would have good days where I didn't have any pain at all, or I would have days that, I had half a day of pain and the rest of the day was good. Over the last year, that has changed. It pretty much is every day I have constant pain. Really doesn't let up. I mean, I might actually get an hour or two of relief, but as far as, I've had, a couple good days this week, I don't have that anymore, but I will. I'm believing that I will. So that has been the main thing that has changed as far as my symptoms. I have a lot of issues with dry mouth and choking on things and fatigue, a lot of the same things a lot of other people go through. So the main reason that I was doing this was because I had read a lot about the carnivore diet, and some people who have autoimmune diseases, they're totally symptom free. And the bad thing about it, I've been thinking about this for like a year, maybe two, I don't know. My family's been talking about it, why don't you try this? But I haven't wanted to, because I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. Food is the one enjoyment that I have in life that I really enjoy. And I'm very picky. So it's not just like I eat all tons of food, but when I do eat, I really enjoy what I eat. Like I love candy and, pizza and Mexican food, chips and queso and chips and guac. I love all of that. That's a treat for me. That's enjoyment for me. And it is for a lot of people. And so I knew that in doing the carnivore diet that wasn't going to be the case, because I'm lucky if I eat a cheeseburger or, some bacon with eggs. That's never been my thing. So I said, well, I feel so bad all the time. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to see if I can't do this, to see if I can't sacrifice. And my son told me, and I don't know where he heard this, but he said, most people say that, they eat food for enjoyment, but then they end up feeling really bad because the things that they've ate have made them feel bad. But then they stop eating, the foods that they love and start eating the foods that are good for them, and they feel fantastic. Chris Pratt, maybe. I think that's who said that. But he's just eating to survive. And, in truth, that doesn't sound very pleasurable to me. But I don't want to live a life in pain. That's not what God intended for me or anybody. And if I have this opportunity to try and change it, then I want to. I would love to be able to tell y'all that I have seen my symptoms lessening since I've been on this carnivore diet for 3 weeks. But all last week I was traveling to Kentucky, and unfortunately I contracted a really bad stomach virus. So I spent most of my time with my head in the toilet, and if not that, I was eating soup and crackers and ginger ale. So I really wasn't able to keep much down. But next week I will definitely be sharing with y'all what is actually happening with me, and hopefully we'll have some really good updates. Have a great week.